Tell me this isn't good for a perfect meal. Look at how big this is. Laps, breast, it's matured. The life of a broiler chicken, as we all know, is an amazing one. One that puzzles us onto how a day-old chick can be raised between 6 to 8 weeks to become a table-sized full broiler bird like this. Definitely you would agree with me that this is something that is needed in every home for a very wonderful meal. But this aside, how do we achieve this in 6 to 8 weeks? That's what we need to discuss about today. And it's very, very important because, as I said, the life of a broiler bird is very amazing. Let me keep that aside. That's for my pot this evening. If you would want to join me to enjoy this delicacy that I have in front of me, it's very simple. Subscribe to the YouTube channel that you're watching. Click on the notification bell and also like this video so that when other videos will come, especially when I'm preparing it, definitely I'll give you an invite. Now, 6 to 8 weeks is what we need to raise a broiler bird from a day-old chick to a table size, and we need to do that effectively. A week ago, I had a client call me to help her in raising up a structure that you're seeing behind me. And I had an earlier video which showed you on the construction level where my engineers, team of engineers, the carpenter, the electricians were working. As you can see, I can tell you that this cage is 90% done. We have even to down it's properly done. If you look at it down, everywhere looks clean and ready for its processment. And that's important. Why are we talking about this? It's important we put this to play because we have one word in the poultry business in raising big broiler birds, and we call that biosecurity. It's an important aspect of poultry production which is good and wonderful to help us to get what we have here today. Now, what is biosecurity? Biosecurity are all safety measures that are put in place that helps us to respond, to prevent, and to help our broiler birds from all forms of diseases. And it is important, invariably, that these are measures that we need to take place from pre-farming decisions that we need to take to even in-farming decisions and even post-farming decisions. Because we won't just bring birds and just come and keep in this stage and then we expect that all will be well with them. No, biosecurity ensures that we're able to look at biological methods, both human and artificial, to help our birds grow from the day they are brought and to reach a record weight of 2.5 kg in 6 weeks. And that's possible, if not more. Biosecurity, as I said, are all safety measures, and there are 3 forms of biosecurity. But hello, I want to just let you know that we won't be dwelling so much on biosecurity because it's a big aspect that we would need to make a separate video for it, but we'll look at it one by one. But there are 3 types of biosecurity, and all these 3 types are linked with one another. The first one, we have the conceptual biosecurity. The second one, we have the structural biosecurity. The third one, we have the operational biosecurity. Now, in a nutshell, I'll just let you know on the 3 of them. The conceptual biosecurity has to do with the primary decisions that are taking place in the event of trying to set up a poultry farm. Decisions like the location, the human traffic or the animal traffic that will be around that place. Like, I have to put where I would locate this construction that is behind us into consideration to know where the best suitable place for my client to be able to set up this. Where would be looking at the kind of human traffic that we have. Poultry farms are not even supposed to be close to the road because of the noise and other forms of distraction. So I had to look for a suitable place that the birds will be able to exist. I had to look for a way that will not have so much of human traffic. And if you have pests in the house like dogs, cats, you don't need to bring them close because the spread of diseases and even all forms of distractions or hunting or attacks could come. And so, like I said, in as much as the life of the broiler bird is an amazing one, it is also a delicate one which all forms of protection should be put into process. And so conceptual biosecurity helps us understand that the decisions we need to take in order to get this farm set up properly. The second one has to do with the structural biosecurity. And wow, this has to do with even setting structures like this that you have here. And if you see it very well and you view it very well, you know that I've done so. This particular structure can take 150 to 180 beds, if not less, depending on what my client wants. And so we need to look at effective ways of the housing. You know very well that in situating a poultry farm or a broiler farm, we take the east to west direction, which That's what I've tried to do here, looking to the east, to the west direction, which is good enough to have this seated here. So also in the aspect of it being structured, if you have a big farm, you need to look at where you keep your feed. You need to look at areas where you change clothes for your change rooms for your workers and all have you, because they are important in such places. And do I need to even tell you that even as I have this done, definitely I've created little areas like that, because you won't be able to keep all those places together. Remember, we're talking about security, so we need to ensure that we protect these birds in all forms. The third one, in a nutshell, quite in a hurry, is the operational biosecurity. This has to do with a routine, the day-to-day running administration of these broiler beds. This has to do with the giving of drugs, washing of hands, routine, and all that happens to the day-to-day running of bringing these beds actually from the day-old chicks to 6 to 8 weeks to their point of maturity. That's what is most important. But you see, the operational aspect of it being day-to-day is that before we get to the operational biosecurity, you would understand that it even started from the conceptual biosecurity and getting to the structural biosecurity and now to the operational biosecurity. And that I'll walk you through when we have it in the next video. We'll definitely look at biosecurity as a whole. But I want you to understand that in preparing for these beds that are about to come, now that I've said we are 90% ready, what is meant for us is to fumigate the place, and that we are going to do. Setting up places like this, we need to fumigate, not just fumigate, and also disinfect. It's one thing to fumigate, is yet another thing to disinfect, and I'm going to be showing you the things that are involved. That's why I'm saying that you need to subscribe, you need to click on the notification bell, and well, you'll see my WhatsApp number in the description page, description below, so that you could chat me up. Definitely we will have more structures like this, as I already have people who are calling me ever since the first video to help them in setting up areas like this. Like I always call it, it's the backyard neighborhood poultry construction. Trust me, it's hard for us to do it. Now, let me take you closer to this particular house. Now, if you look at it properly, we have 3 ways we can house beds. We have the deep litter system, we have the free range, and we have the cage method. Well, most people would think that the cage method is meant for layer beds and the rest, but well, we could also have broilers being kept in this particular form. And if you look at it very well, I take you closer, you see that everything is done. It's just my boards are ready, where their poo will be deposited here, and then I'll bring them back and clean. It's very easy, so I don't have this place littered with beds and all that. It's the same thing here. I have this. Don't worry about this. This will be gone from here, and if you can see, it's just a simple thing. I have this wood, so when their poo comes out, all I do is change and fix a new one, and that's how it is. But like I said, you will know once you listen. We're going to go through in the next video. I'll be showing you the process of fumigating it, and after fumigating it, I'll show you how to disinfect, and then I can tell you that we are 99% ready for our beds to arrive, and then we'll take them right from that little stage to that big broiler bed that I showed you, because that's definitely for my dinner tonight. Like I said, all you need to do is subscribe, click on the notification bell. My number is in the WhatsApp. My number is in the description below if you want to reach me on WhatsApp. All the same, thank you for joining us. My name is MD Eldors. Thank you and God bless.